Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing kind of okay. And today, my friends, we're playing WWE Supercard. Now, I say kind of okay because for some reason, I cannot stop sneezing. So if I do pause or if I do sneeze in this video, I do apologize. But I think hay fever is bugging me. And yeah, so starting off, guys, I'm going to be doing a quick three-part videos to this. Now, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown on what's going on here. So this is a few hours later on. We've managed to grind out a little bit of Triple H and stuff. We've got through all of these guys, so that's awesome. But most of all, guys, the King of the Ring, you can see here that in 16 minutes, we're going to be moving on into the semi-finals. Now, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of why I want to show you this real quickly. Excuse me. Now, you can see here, just as a goodwill in the chat, I went ahead and said I'm not charging my cards. Good luck to Gills right there, so that he's obviously knows that I'm not charging my cards, so yeah, happy days. He knows that he's got a free run into the finals, but I've basically told him that just to charge his cards, because I did charge my cards last time, just so that he knows he can win this. Now, the reason why I've done this, guys, is because I'm going to show you in the contestants brackets what I mean by this. Now, this might not be the same for you guys, but getting ultimate cards for me could benefit my team, because as you know, I've got 4 WrestleMania pros, 4 ultimate pros, but for the RTGs, you need 15 male superstars, so getting more ultimate pros is going to benefit my team. Now, getting 2 ultimate cards is going to benefit me more than getting 1 WrestleMania card for now at this moment in time. So I'm going to show you my breakdowns here. So you can see here that we know who's going to be in the semi-finals. It's going to be me and the other 3 guys that are obviously moving on into the finals. So before you go and look at your opponent and see if you can win against your opponent, if you don't need the WrestleMania, or if you are looking at what's going to benefit your team most of all, you can go ahead and look at your team's cards. So the guy that I'm most likely going to meet in the finals will be one of the top 2. So we can scroll through here and we can look at their teams. So tag team, one of my tag teams neither of my tag teams are going to beat this guy's tag team because they're both WrestleMania pros. Now, my singles would have chances of winning these fights because of obviously they're even. My Diva will have a chance of beating his Diva, so it's looking good. This guy we could possibly take out, so we have a chance of winning in the finals. Good stuff. So we already know that we have a chance of winning in the finals. Now, let's take a look at the second guy that unfortunately we cannot be in the finals because of the fact that he does have the WrestleMania event pros. So we already know for 100% we cannot win this King of the Ring. So the best prize we can possibly get is a WrestleMania card. That's fine, that's great. We're happy with that. Now, if we go over to Gills and we take a look at this guy right here. Now, this is the guy that we have to beat to go into the finals. So again, his tag team is going to be able to beat my tag team. His singles is going to be down to obviously what we get and so on and so forth. Our divas will beat his divas. So that's kind of cool. Well, probably not because they're compatible, but depending on what divas we put in the slot, could possibly win that fight. Now, again, his second tag team's going to win, the superstar's going to lose. So we know that we've got a 50% chance of beating this guy, but then once you've looked at all of those stats, you need to take into consideration what is going to benefit your team the most. Are you going to benefit more from trying to get into the finals and getting a single WrestleMania card, or would you benefit more from taking home 2 ultimate cards? So just because you could possibly beat your opponent in the semi-finals and get that 1 WrestleMania card, is that going to benefit you more than getting 2 ultimate cards? In my opinion, I don't think it will. Yes, I could potentially get a WrestleMania Pro, which would be absolutely amazing, but with the semi-finals, I could possibly get 2 Ultimate Pros, which again is going to benefit my team, so therefore that is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to pause the video here, guys, and I'm going to bring you back in once this King of the Ring has finished. Or in fact, before we do that, we will come in here and I am going to go ahead and go into my combinables, and I'm going to combine my Becky Lynch right here. So let's go combine her, and then we'll start with leveling her up in the RTGs as well, because she's got full trained, she's fully statted, and there we go, looking absolutely amazing right there. So that's good. Let's go into here really quickly, and you can see now we have those 2 Ultimate Pros, so that's beautiful. There we go. So I'll bring you back again once we have finished this King of the Ring, because as soon as this one finishes, I'm going to be starting a new one. So in what is it, like 3 hours, I'm going to be able to claim my rewards. So that's when I'm going to bring you back, which is actually going to be about 6:30 in the evening. So then I can start a brand new one, and that will be kicking off on like Saturday or Sunday? Saturday at like 4 in the afternoon. That will start off, so it'll mean I'll have a good time to obviously train cards. So I shall see you guys in just a little while. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. One more quick part of the video. So this is going to be part 2 of the 3-part of the video. Now, I'm doing this video really quickly before my dinner gets here. I'm going to be eating Chinese, but you can see here that these guys are going to be going ham. So quick little look at the contestant bracket to see how things are going to be going. And as I kind of guessed, this man himself is going to be winning the King of the Ring, but most importantly, we are going to be able to claim our rewards. So very quickly, we're going to go ahead and going to go over here into this team over here. Now, every single one of these cards in here are currently singles. Excuse me, other than the Dean Ambrose, because the Dean Ambrose we're going to be getting from the RTG. Now, any single one of these I would love to get from the King of the Ring. So let's go ahead and very quickly claim this King of the Ring reward, because we are going to be starting another one straight away to try and get some more cards. So let's try and get these cards. Hopefully we're going to get a pro. Rusev is not a pro, and from what I can tell, a very, very bad card. So hopefully a pro. A Heath Slater. Now, he would have been a second pro, but again, not too long ago, I trained him away. So that's a little bit frustrating because of the fact that I did train him away not too long ago. So that is a shame. So no more pros at the moment, but hopefully when we pick up this video tomorrow, when we leave off, we are going to have that Dean Ambrose from the win here. As you can see, we're currently at 60 points into Randy Orton, so we will be getting, hopefully in tomorrow's video, maybe this Dean Ambrose if we haven't already got him, and we will have the Team Battleground rewards going on, because we have the attack phase for another 4.5 hours. So stay tuned, guys, and I shall see you literally in 1 second. Okay, and we are back once again for the final part of the video, guys. 3 of 3, but obviously you're going to see it all as one video. I will put them all together, but hopefully we are going to get at least a pro. So I haven't really been able to push as high up in the RTG as I would have liked because of doing other stuff and things, but we have just managed to make it onto Finn Balor, which is absolutely incredible. So now, guys, we are not doing very well in our brand new King of the Ring. Now, you can see that we are currently 2 and 4 in our King of the Ring. I have stayed fully charged throughout every single fight, and we've lost 4 of them. So things are not looking up in this video. But we are going to try, my friends, and get a pro. So we now have our Battleground rewards right here, so hopefully we're going to be getting a pro right here. These are going to hopefully be a WrestleMania Pro and an Ultimate Pro, so let's go for it. Let's see if we can get something good. Come on, babies, fingers crossed. Are you kidding me? Oh, seriously? Okay, so really happy it is a pro, but then really disappointed because this is a pro we're about to get from the RTG. Yeah. Okay, well, hopefully we are gonna not continue this run of disappointment. So let's go ahead and hope that our nice, we just got another ultimate. I didn't realize we were going to get a second ultimate, but we got Kofi Kingston, not Xavier Woods. So this isn't a pro for us, but we do have another member of the New Day. Hopefully the WrestleMania's last chance for a pro. Come on, baby, don't let me down. Yep. Okay, so we had the possibility of possibly getting 5 ultimates or 5 pros in this video today, and we basically only got the Becky Lynch, which we've already got. But then I suppose we did get the Dean Ambrose, but then obviously Dean Ambrose is the very next card. So yeah, that's not good. So unfortunately we aren't going to be getting no pros, but what I could do is go ahead and put that brand new Dean Ambrose into the team so that we can start training him up already and get all that good stuff and things going on. But this hasn't been a very good success, guys. So unfortunately, it's a big disappointment. So yeah, I don't know. Tell me how much luck you've been having, guys. Is your luck as bad as mine has been over these last couple of days? Now, I will go ahead and admit that if it wasn't for my haste in leveling up, let's just turn that down, because hopefully that's not been too loud for you guys, because it seems really silly, but just 1 bar for me, I can barely hear it, but when it's recording for you, it seems super loud. So if that was too loud, then I am very sorry. But tell me in the comments down below how you've been doing with your luck, because mine has been kind of my own fault. If you look at previous videos, guys, you would have seen that I had already pulled a Heath Slater, a Shinsuke Nakamura, a Bobby Roode in the past. And when the Ring Domination was on, or I think it was actually the RTG was on for the second Samoa Joe card, because I wanted to get everything leveled up so I had a really high possibility of going for that Samoa Joe card, or the second one, so I could get the pro. I wasted the ultimate, or I used the ultimate Bobby Roode, Heath Slater, and did I say Bobby Roode? Bobby Roode, Heath Slater, and Nakamura to train up other cards. And yes, it did work. It got me up into the cards that I could have got. But because of the time, I didn't end up grinding out that Samoa Joe. So basically, I went and wasted 3 now Ultimate Pros. So obviously, we're talking in hindsight right now. It was the big mistake to do that. But then on the other hand, it wasn't a big mistake to do that, because if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have been able to get the wins in the King of the Rings and stuff that I did get. So I wouldn't be in the WrestleMania King of the Rings right now if I didn't train away those cards and get into the WrestleMania King of the Rings, which obviously got me those rewards and gave me those cards. So there is kind of 2 ways you can look at it. If I didn't train away those cards, I wouldn't have been in the King of the Ring and got those cards to make the pros. But then if I kept the cards, then I wouldn't have been able to fight the WrestleMania King of the Rings, and I wouldn't have got the cards. So, you know, I'm kind of stuck in both ways. But either way, that doesn't change the fact that from our King of the Ring rewards, we were really unlucky. And from our Money in the Bank rewards, we were really unlucky. So, yeah, not too happy about these rewards, guys, unfortunately. But hey, that's just the way it is. Like, there's not really much I can do about it. I've just kind of got to sulk a little bit, whine a little bit, and then get on with the day. So hopefully the luck is going to change around. We might be able to continue to get a better score in the King of the Rings. Maybe we just had to fight a few of the harder people first. So obviously the next time you see the video, we will be a lot further on in that King of the Ring, and we'll be able to show you whether or not we're going to qualify and get some more cards. Hopefully we can at least qualify and guarantee ourselves 1 ultimate card, because if we can't qualify, then I'm going to be extremely upset. My main priority at the moment, because from the games that I've lost, the main thing that I'm losing is the fact that my WrestleMania Pro Alexa Bliss isn't leveled up. The Money in the Bank card isn't leveled up, so she's losing the games. So that's my main card that I'm going to be looking at leveling up, because that's the main card that's letting me down in the victories in the King of the Ring. So maybe if I focus on leveling her up, the luck will change in the King of the Ring, and I'll have an easier time for the victories. Because as you can see right here, she was only like level 6 or something, and just before the video I put every single card that I have into her, so she's gone up to level 28. So that's going to be a huge help, but we need to get her maxed out as a priority in order for that King of the Ring. So really hope that we can change around that luck. Good luck to everyone else that is doing King of the Rings, doing Team Battlegrounds. Also, tell me in the comments what you think about this new update of the Battlegrounds, where we could possibly play with the Hall of Fame or the throwback cards and all of that good stuff. And my friends, will be seeing you in the next video. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me if you're new to the channel, and show your support. And my friends, that's going to be it from me today. So peace on the streets once this card is picked. Peace.